Hi guys, I hope you guys are having a blessed and beautiful day. Today I'm going to share with you how to make some delicious tacos envenenados. They're basically crispy fried tacos filled with chorizo, potatoes, beans, and steak. In case you guys want to know how to make this super easy and delicious recipe, just stay tuned and I'll show you how. Okay, so we're going to begin by marinating our steak. Here I have 2.5 pounds of skirt steak, and I just cut them into small strips. To our steak, we're going to add 4 tablespoons of pickled jalapeño juice, 3 tablespoons of olive oil. We're going to squeeze 1 orange, and we're going to season it with Chef Merito meat seasoning along with some black pepper. So just mix it all together. Make sure that your meat is nice and coated. Okay, so once we have our meat all nice and coated with the marinade, we're going to cover it and set it to the side. Meanwhile, we're going to make our potatoes. Okay, so for our potatoes, we're going to grab our saucepan. We're going to fill it up halfway with water. We're going to add salt. We're going to set it on medium-high heat, and we're just going to bring it to a boil. So once the water comes to a boil, we're going to add 2 medium-sized potatoes. Make sure that you peel them, clean them, and cut them into small cubes. And now we're just going to reduce the heat to medium. We're going to cover them and allow them to cook for about 15 to 20 minutes or until they're nice and tender. Okay, so after 15 minutes, we're going to check our potatoes. So just grab a toothpick. As you can see, they're nice and soft. So now we're just going to turn it off. We're going to drain the water and set them to the side. Okay, in the same pot, we're going to set it on medium-high heat. We're going to add 2 chile de árbol, 3 chile guajillo, 1 jalapeño or chile serrano, and 1/4 of a small white onion. And we're just going to bring it to a boil. Okay, so as soon as our chiles come to a boil, we're going to turn it off and transfer everything to our blender cup. Okay, so once we have everything to our blender cup, now we are ready to make our bean guajillo sauce. To our blender cup, we're going to add 1 cup of pinto beans along with 3/4 of a cup of its broth. 1 garlic clove, 1/4 teaspoon of ground cumin, 1/4 teaspoon of oregano, and 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, along with a little bit of salt. And now we're just going to blend everything till we have a smooth sauce. Okay, and once we have our sauce ready, now we're ready to make our filling. To make our filling, we're going to grab our pan. We're going to set it on medium heat. And to that, we're going to add 1 tablespoon of lard. Of course, you can use oil. And we're just going to wait for it to heat up. Okay, so once the lard is hot, we're going to add 1/4 of a small white onion and 1 chile de árbol. And just cut your onion to strips. And now we're just going to saute for a couple minutes. Okay, so after a couple minutes, we're going to add 8 ounces of chorizo. And we're just going to break it down. Okay, now we're just going to cook our chorizo for about 5 minutes. Okay, so after 5 minutes, we're going to add 2 cups of pinto beans. Just going to mix it. And I'm just going to lightly smash them down. Just going to use a cup since I can't find my bean smasher. But I don't want my beans to be fully smashed, so I'm just going to lightly smash them. But of course, if you want them to be fully smashed, then just smash them to your liking. Okay, so once our beans are smashed, we're going to add our potatoes. And the potatoes, just break them down with your spoon. And just make sure that you mix everything together. Okay, so once our potatoes are nice and smashed, now we're just going to add our sauce. Okay, so we'll mix everything together. Let me tell you, that smells delicious. And at this point, you want to try it for salt and see if you want to add any. And for me, it's perfect, so we're going to reduce the heat to the lowest setting and allow this to cook for about 5 minutes. Okay, so after 5 minutes, our delicious filling is ready. So now we're just going to set it to the side and start to make our tacos. Okay, to fry our tacos, we're going to grab our frying pan. We're going to set it on medium heat, and we're going to add a little bit of oil or lard. And we're just going to wait for that to heat up, and meanwhile, we can get our tortillas ready. Okay, so once we have warmed up our tortilla, we're going to grab our filling. We're going to spread it on half of the tortilla. And we're also going to add queso oaxaca. So now we're just going to close it, and we're going to begin to fry it. So fry it for a couple minutes on each side. And just do the same to all your tacos. Okay, so after a couple minutes, we're going to flip our taco over. And allow that side to fry for another 2 minutes. Okay, so after a couple minutes, our taco should be nice and crispy. We're just going to remove it from the oil, set it on paper towels. Going to add a little bit more lard. Just make sure that the bottom of your tortilla is covered. Not the whole taco, just the bottom. Okay, now we're just going to repeat the same process to the rest of our tacos. Okay, so once we're almost done frying all of our tacos, we're going to cook our steak. So we're going to grab our skillet, set it on high heat, and wait for it to heat up. Okay, so once it heats up, we're going to add our steak. And just make sure that you layer it in a single layer. Okay, so I just cooked the steak to your liking. I'm going to cook mine for about 7 minutes. Okay, so once we're done frying all of our tacos, in the same oil, we're going to fry 1 onion and 2 jalapeños. Okay, and once our steak is fully cooked to our liking, we're going to remove it from the heat and repeat the same process to the rest of our steak. Okay, and after 5 minutes, we're going to remove our jalapeños and onions. Okay, so once we have everything ready, now we're ready to put our tacos together. Alrighty guys, and now for the fun part, putting our tacos together. So we're going to begin by grabbing our taco, open it up, stuff it with our steak, and you add as much as you want. I'm going to add our jalapeños and onions. And I'm just going to top it with my salsa de árbol. And just like that, now we are ready to enjoy our delicious tacos envenenados. Alrighty guys, and now for the best part, the taste test. Now I am so ready, my mouth is so watery. This taco is full of flavor, so I hope you give it a try and enjoy it just as much. Cheers and enjoy. This is literally everything in a taco. So good. Alrighty guys, and there you have it on how to make some delicious tacos envenenados. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, and if you recreate this recipe, please don't forget to tag me in any of my social medias. And if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button so you guys can be part of our family. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.